What's going on, everybody? We are live for Financial Fitness Friday. Dave, what's happening, bro?
I'm good, brother. How are you, Jonathan? Good to see you, buddy.
I'm good. You watched the debates last night?
I caught a little bit of it. And,
A little bit.
Towards the tail end, I was like, yeah, I just couldn't handle it anymore. My ears started to bleed.
Yeah. So listen, here's the reality of it. I watched it. I didn't want to watch it, but I feel like you have to. You know the talking points already. It's I didn't. I was not thrilled with the setup. Right. The muting and unmuting of the microphones. The 1 to 2 minute delay. And here's what really scares me. Okay. They were editing that and there was a 1 to 2 minute delay. And it still was absolutely awful. Like every part of it, like he could not even speak. That's bad. What does that show all these other people and that we're in conflict with?
Weakness.
Massive weakness. And then he's up there talking like he's going to personally check Putin and some of these people himself. It's crazy. But regardless, I thought that was extremely embarrassing. And I can't even believe it's come to this, right? What were your thoughts on that, Dave?
The setup, I mean, look, some people are going to say, oh, you're on one side of the coin. Like, no, this is an American issue, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it should be that it doesn't matter. Like, even if the roles were reversed, right? You should not like, let's talk about the platform in general. To me, it just feels like an utter complete lack of transparency just to set it up like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been set up like that ever, right?
No, it actually hasn't. And that's, I don't like that they keep changing the rules, right? They keep trying to modify things for this, but on some level, I understand it.
Of course, they want their guy to show up and win. Well, the funny thing is, it looks like it I don't think it backfired for them. I think they did that.
I don't think it backfired either.
No, they did that by design to be like, hey, we got to get this guy out. Like, it's simple.
Even the commentary with them turning, I do think that what they're going to do is they're going to drop him and then roll out Big Mike.
Yeah.
Right. But it goes to show you how much of what they show is bullshit, right? Like the everyday clips, what everyone watches every single day is off. Here's one, and this is why I wanted to go over this because it's Financial Fitness Friday. Inflation. Okay, inflation, they came out today and said, oh, it raised 2.4%. Okay. And then they added as expected. But here's the reality. When you compare inflation, okay, you're comparing it to another number, right? So they can pick and choose what they're measuring against. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because the inflation numbers that they're showing us are not accurate. Okay. 2.4% inflation is probably month over month. That's not year over year. Think about if you ever saw those videos, okay, of the guy going to Costco or the guy going to any of these like cheap food stores. He actually went around and filmed prices from 2 years ago, and then he filmed prices again today, and it was up over 100%. All right. So the things that we buy and we consume every single day, they're not accurately reporting how much those prices have increased. Okay. And this is what I'm talking about, because when you see a presidential debate and you see how they modified it and how they are kind of manipulating it, and then you look at the inflation numbers, it basically goes in what else aren't they being honest about? What else are they manipulating? Mm-hmm. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's and the fact is, like, look, again, the whole sides thing, it doesn't matter. Look at this from a wide angle lens. Put your feelings, put your Bloods and Crips mentality aside, right? Look at it for what it is. They're blatant lies. The facts don't lie. The fact checkers, they're not even lying anymore. It's crazy. Like I can't. It's gonna probably make me throw up in my mouth. But you're talking about inflation. Well, guys, let's talk about the credit side, right? This is just the first quarter, $1.12 trillion. Second quarter's got to come out soon, man, and that's just gonna make it throw up in your mouth. Would it probably take another 2 weeks for that to come out? But God,
I'd be more. They have the bank stress test. I don't know if that came out yet. I have to look that up. I should look that up.
Yeah,
because I think that's going to be really bad.
Yeah,
here's why I say that: all the commercial properties. Okay, all these companies went in, bought these commercial properties, had very, very low interest rates that were not locked. Okay. And so now they're coming out and their interest rate are going to double or triple. Okay. And it no longer cash flows. Plus the value, they're underwater on these properties. So what's happening is everyone is ditching these massive commercial buildings in cities. And most of the times those notes were sitting on smaller banks. Okay. So guess what? That is going to show up on that stress test, and it's not going to be good.
No, and one more thing that you can see. I mean, look, if you're in the trenches and you see these things, right? Credit, we know there's a problem, but also the job numbers. All these networking events and groups that locally that I'm here at, there's so many people coming in looking for jobs, right?
Yeah.
It's so crazy, and I've never seen that before. To where most people just post online. They'll make a phone call or two to somebody they know. But now it's coming to the point where, hey, I'm going to put myself out there and I'm meeting people, and even people switching careers. It's really mind blowing. Hey, what are you doing right now? Actually, I just got laid off. I'm looking for a position. What do you like? What do you like to do? What are you looking for? Anything. What does that tell you? That's a crazy answer in and of itself. So that means if you're telling me that you're going to be looking for anything, you've been looking for a while and have no success.
Yeah. Well, that's actually funny you brought that up, because we went to a trade show last week and people actually came there looking for jobs. Like people handed me 2 resumes. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
So that is actually a really good. I didn't tie that together. You're right. Like I think, and also on those jobs, they're actually counting a lot of people that went back to work, right? Yeah. So I hate the way they manipulate the data, because that data is what you would use to make decisions, and if that data isn't accurate, right? It's almost like you're trying to fly a plane blind through a storm just on sight.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like when you, again, put your feelings down, put your feelings down and just look at the gas pump. Look at the shit you're buying. $6 for a bag of chips.
Yeah, dude, it's this is not a left or right thing. This is
this is an American thing.
We need to fix this shit, and like yesterday thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, that's it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Share this with someone that needed to hear it. Catch you on the next one.
Great, y'all.